You're listening to the Yanky and Brit on the RTM radio network. You heard me, goddammit? You understanding what I'm saying to you?
And it is the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM radio network on a Friday night. Britapalooza, what's going on, everybody? Nice to see you hanging out here tonight.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
That thing that you told me to play, it never worked.
What do you mean it never worked?
It never worked.
I heard it loud and clear.
I didn't hear.
Oh, I know why it didn't work either.
Why?
Son to the bitch.
Son to the bitch what?
God damn it. Because I forgot something. All right, we'll do it again later. God damn it. It was so perfect in here. The timing was
hey, everything's
on
always
the dot.
Perfect up there until it comes. Anyway.
I'm a friggin' white boy. Cut me some slack, will you? Well, Chris Steele finally got over a cold. Yeah, I know. Getting sick sucks. Thank God I haven't been sick for a couple years. Had a couple serious headaches the last few days, but managed to take enough drugs to cover them up. So how's everybody? Hi, Mr. Joe. What's going on in Sand Eye, the Fish Eye? What's going on there, good looking? Looks like you enjoyed your part of the cruise. That's very cool for you. And Mr. Dave, the great Mr. Dave. Did I miss you? Seriously? No.
No.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations.
What's your major malfunction, numbnuts?
There you go. That's what the little... No. Anyways, thanks, Joe. Love those things. What's up?
Just seeing if it come through.
Of course it comes through.
It worked.
Because I got the mic open this time. It only works when the mic's open.
General quarters,
Oh, come
all
on.
hands man your battle
You're
stations.
going to ruin it.
Yes, sir.
What's
I
your
don't even know
major
what it is,
malfunction,
but Joe
numbnuts?
sent it me, so...
God damn it, numbnuts, what's your problem? Hey, monkey shit, what's going on? Look who's here. Polar monkey shit. Nice to see you, man. Very
Yes,
cool.
I was only saying on my Facebook last week that I think she was born with her arms up in the air. Every single
guess.
photo I saw, she had her arms up in the air.
I know she had a good time on that cruise. I can guarantee you
did.
that much. Arms in the air or not. Somebody was having fun. So, here we are, Friday night on the Britapalooza, just doing what it is we do.
What?
The Britapalooza.
Britapalooza.
Didn't even know I named it that, did you?
Crazy bastard.
It's that rock and roll Friday night again. It rolls around every Friday. You know that. I know that. We all know that. So anyways, glad you guys are here. Hope you're ready to do some rocking. Tried to dig up some stuff we haven't played in a while. Plus, we got some you've heard, some you like, some you know, some you love, some you can't stand. But you know what? We're going to rock them all because... Dock and unchain the night. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM radio network.
RTM Radio Network, baby.
Good evening. 7:23 over here. What's going on, Mr. Indy Mate? How are you, lad?
Good
Nice
eye,
to see you
mate.
could drop in and have a hey.
How you
Mr. Larry, Uncle Larry, the head of the RTM chicken hauler fleet. What's
Joe.
going on, dude? Nice to see you. And Eric Taz is in here. The beautiful
Steele.
Chris Steele has stopped by for a visit. And the lovely, across the pond, the Jewish girl, Michelle Shellshit is here. Hi, Shell. What's going on?
And Dave Summers.
And, of course, Monkey Shit. And let's see, who have we missed? Nobody so far. We're doing all right. Think we got everything under control.
95.
Rocking the night over here. Indy says, actually, that song was written by Joel Ulmer from the duo Two Country for Nashville, and they are. Are you talking about the guys in Dockin? I don't know. I'm not a music aficionado. Not as far as groups and names and who did what and all that. I really don't have any use for that information perfectly. No, I'm glad you shared it. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I mean. I mean, that's why I don't know that stuff, because I don't care. Just not my forte. But I know good music when I hear it, and that's all I like. I like to hear tunes. I don't care who they're from or what they are. If I like it and it makes me move and makes my soul move, then I like it.
What he does love, though, is looking at actors and voices. You know, you often Google voices. Who
Voice
does the
actors.
Voice, yeah, who does
Voice
the voices
actors.
for
Oh,
this,
them
that,
guys
and the
just trip me out, man. There's nothing better than the Mel Blancs and the guys of the world like that. That just, it's cool. you know, because I've always wanted to do that kind of thing. It's just very hard to do it, and you know, it just takes a lot to get. I tried to get into that industry when I was in radio, but back in was the early '80s, I think, and just didn't work out that way. Wasn't meant to be, I guess. Takes a lot of work, you know, and I just didn't follow through. I was too young and dumb and full of cum and having fun back then, so that was part of the problem. But I do love that stuff. Oh, the one Joe played yesterday. Why are we talking about yesterday? 'Cause that was yesterday.
You're still dumb, though, aren't you?
Am I dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm white. Of course I'm dumb.
Still dumb. I couldn't believe. Oh, Randy.
If I wasn't white, I'd be a wizard.
Randy had a little mini rant in the shop today, and it wasn't a full-blown rant. He was quite respectful to the girl because she was a sweet girl.
Are we talking
funny
at
girl.
the supermarket?
No. You know when you had your little meltdown about the smoothies no longer being in sale.
Oh, what the hell is fucking wrong with these people? You know what? I like smoothies. If anybody knows what a smoothie is, it's a peanut butter cup with peanut butter inside. It's rates right up there with the Mallow cups, okay, from back in that day and age and stuff. And Cracker Barrel was the only place that I can find anywhere within thousands of miles of here that has them. I looked between here and all the way to Florida. When we went to New Orleans, I looked. Couldn't find the damn things anywhere. This place right here in my own shopping area had them, right? They discontinued them. Now I'm going to have to go online and see if I can find them because I cannot find a store that has this one little candy, one little treat I like. And you can tell by looking at my teeth how much I like them, or the teeth I don't have how much I like them. But the point is, I was like, are you serious? I said, you must have sold some of them that you were always ordering. Well, we just not.
She said, someone come in and bought the last.
Yeah,
16
and that's how it always
packs.
works for me, too. I was telling Donna at dinner, too. I said, that's my luck, you know. I said, I'll see an old pickup truck I want. I'll go scrape up the money and come back to get it, and the son bitch is gone. You know, it sat there for a year and a half or 2 years. I go to buy it, and somebody bought it. It's like, okay, so God hates me. So anyways, that's... oh, Joe mentioned it. All right. Well, I didn't know that Joe had mentioned it. I should have known he'd be talking about something. He always does. No, I had 3 tracks, track 3 off of Indy's album. I'm totally lost. I have no
That's
idea.
what they were talking about. They wasn't talking about the song that we just played. They were talking about a song on Indy's album.
Okay. It's hard for me to keep up with the chat.
Well, keep up.
Won't you keep this up, Roddy?
I will.
Larry said I sounded like Jimmy Stewart. Who's Jimmy Stewart? Anybody have any clue? I'm totally clueless.
Shame.
No, that's a whole nother guy. That's Jimmy Cagney.
Is it?
Yeah, see, that's Jimmy Cagney. He'll come down the stairs dancing,
sound the same
and then he'll
to me.
kick your ass, see? What?
They both sound the same to me.
What the hell does Britapalooza mean? Haven't you ever heard of Rockapalooza and Lollapalooza and all those concerts and things?
Now she's sounding like an American. She says, what the hell does Britapalooza, lol? She didn't say, what does it mean? This is what I come across when I read an American conversation.
I mean, people leave words
out.
out?
What the hell does Britapalooza? And I'm like, what the hell does Britapalooza what?
But you notice I read it and I knew what she meant. Americanism versus Britishism.
Oh, I posted up a TV commercial on my wall earlier. And it was these women that was talking about some sausage casserole or something. But you should have seen it. It was so over the top. And I was like, oh, American women really like this? I mean, I've come across a couple of weird ones. But, you know, most people are just normal.
Which one was this?
This, in fact, you can play it on your show.
Our show.
Our show.
I have no idea what you're talking about even. What, is this some dumbass white broad?
Yeah. Click on this link here. Click it. Chop chop.
Click it now.
Click
Where is
it
it?
now.
All right, let's see what this is all about. What is this right here? Let's play it and see, shall we?
It's Sausage Sunday when we share sausage.
What the
Just
fuck?
like family. I brought a broad hot tub.
Italian sausage and peppers.
Breakfast sausage muffin tops.
I misread the email.
People!
We
Ugh!
make sausage. We make family. And
Seriously?
It's Sausage Sunday when we share sausage. Just like family. I brought a broad hot tub.
Italian sausage and peppers.
Breakfast sausage muffin tops.
I misread the email.
Oh, and there's a...
Johnsonville. We don't make sausage. We make family.
How
There's an
fucking
advert.
stupid can you get?
There's an advert on the TV in the mornings, and it's about a woman that's something like Daily Burn or something, and she's skidding across the floor and in a chair in her
What, she
office.
dragging
and
her ass
she's-
like a dog with worms or what?
Oh, and she's just going like fucking crazy.
I brought sausage!
Oh my god!
Who in the hell taught these fucking women how to
Americans!
speak? God damn, stop talking like a teenager.
I know. What is it about? What is it about you guys over here?
And I want, oh, I know. Not an oar, but an oar. Or.
You want an oar? I'm an oar. Treat me like an oar in the bedroom, love.
Are you an Idaho? Idaho. Are you a hoe?
Seriously, Michelle, that is the shit that's on TV this morning. Or there's all these medications that they put online, and the side effects are worse than what the bloody thing's treating, aren't they? Have you seen that one about get clear skin in 4 weeks, and it can actually cause you skin cancer. It can cause you kidney problems.
Rashing, burning, blistering, hemorrhoids,
Yeah, that's the one, wasn't it?
clitoiditis, and God knows what else.
And then there was a treatment for MS, which I have MS, and there was a treatment on there. And the treatment that it says it can actually cause you brain problems that could actually kill you. I was like, what the fuck? I think I'll give that one a miss.
See, Chris knows what I'm talking about. She says Harvey the rabbit. It's a Jimmy Stewart thing. You'd have to... I know you wouldn't have a clue, but you'd have to watch the movie to understand. Wait, I'm stuck on Shell is Jewish?
Yes, she's Jewish.
She's Jewish like a bowl of chicken
Nothing
soup.
to see here, Joe.
Play it again, Sam. Oh, that's Bogart. I'm not too good with that one. That's Bogart. Bogey. Play it again, Sam.
Do your Japanese voice.
Oh, me no do Japanese. Me not have slanty eye enough to do Japanese.
How come your voice changed when you pulled
Because
your
that's
eyes
how
up?
you make it work. You have to play a part to be that way, you know what I say? You do. This is what I try to tell you when you're singing and stuff. You have to be the part. That's what makes some of these... That's why when they pick these character actors, some of these cool faces that I've seen as I've grown up over the years, they're all dead. Nobody uses anybody like that anymore. The cool faces, I mean, you know... I can't even think of any right now. But there's just... You know, these cool character actors over the year, and that's what makes them so cool, is because they have the face and they have the voice and the actions
Randy
to go
pointed
with it.
out to me the other day that a lot of people that do voiceovers, they look very much like their characters. You know, like if someone does like a voice from a cartoon character, they look so much like their
They do.
cartoon character.
They sure do.
And then then the thought came to me about how they say dogs look like their owners, and I was like, you are long-faced like Caesar the radio dog.
That's exactly how it works. That's what makes it so effective. Like the guy that does Homer Simpson, or if you watch Steve Martin or Rich Little or any of those famous guys, Jonathan Winters, all those guys they make the faces of the voices they're doing, and that's what makes it work. She's seriously not Jewish. There's nothing wrong with Jewish people, but I'm not Jewish, for God's sake. What the hell's wrong with you? I might be like Bernie Sanders, but I'm not Jewish.
I think I've got a clip in my phone where she's doing a voice clip talking about how she's not Jewish.
I was just picking on her one day. That's all it was. And
He was saying she's got a Jewish mouth.
there was a pic. She posted a pic of herself, and I just made a joke about she's got a Jewish nose, and I just took off with it and picked on her about it. So just relax. She's not Jewish, and so what if she is anyways? She's got the Star of David around her neck. She's all right.
Is it this one? Oh, nothing's coming out.
I think she wears a Yom Kippur.
Is it that one?
Hey guys, please can you play?
Why don't you just plug it in?
Thank you.
Oh.
Gee,
alright.
who would have thought?
It didn't do anything when it pressed
Well, I
play.
got to turn it up.
Well, you need to be
You
on.
have to tell me.
You need to be on the ball with this sort of
Dope.
stuff.
Get on my balls.
Press the bloody button.
Play it
but
then.
there's-
Hello? Love the
I'm
dead
on
air.
it. I'm on it.
Yeah, get on it.
Ah.
You ain't doing any good sitting over there.
Hey guys, please can you play Crazy Bitch? Thank you.
Crazy bitch.
But that wasn't the message I was looking for. But there is a message somewhere off of where she's going. And I am not Jewish.
Oh, but please don't take it seriously. Just like to pick
No,
on people, and you
seriously,
happen to be her at the time.
You should take it serious. He's only being serious. Isn't that right, Dave? He's only being serious.
What's the matter, you? What do you think you do? It's a nicer place. I know that song. What's the matter for you? How's that go? I can't remember who that is now. I think I might even have that song, if I can remember what it is.
What's the matter for you? It's a nicer place. Shut
Yeah,
up or your
that's
face.
it. What is that? You remember who that is?
Is it that Shut Up or Your Face song?
Shut up or your face. Yeah, I think I have that somewhere. Used to, anyways.
I'm sure there was like a pizza advert on in the UK years and years ago, and there was something on there about Shut Up or Your Face. It's about the only thing I know from the song, by the way.
Ha! Imagine that.
I know.
Yeah, I remember that song. That's an old tune. Is that the right words? Is that what Indy was talking about?
Shut up or your face, Dave. What?
Shut up or your face. Is that what Indy was talking about?
Yes, I think so.
I thought so.
Hey everyone, I'd encourage you to listen to the Hillbilly Express with Joseph Graham and Darren Heller on the RTM Radio Network.
Hi, this is Random Man.
And I'm Donna.
We're here for SS Cruises, and we want to let you know that they're proud to present the Lizard Lick Towing and Recovery Cruise with Ron Shirley, Amy Shirley, and Juicy on the all-new Carnival Vista. Join them as they sail from Miami, Florida for this 6-day cruise where they'll visit the beautiful ports of call of Ocho Rios, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel.
Cruise from one sunny tropical isle to another in the glittering turquoise seas of the Western Caribbean. A Carnival cruise offers idyllic days of swimming, snorkeling, and strolling pearly white sand beaches and romantic nights beneath the twinkle of the clear, starry skies.
Explore many wonderful ports of call on your Western Caribbean cruise. You'll enjoy a 2-hour private cocktail and meet and greet with Ron and Amy Shirley, and you'll also enjoy a separate 1-hour private cocktail party and meet and greet with Juicy. During these 2 private parties, all cocktails will be provided by SS Cruises.
Let's get licked! Reserve a cabin now until January the 3rd, 2016 for only $100 per person. This is a non-refundable reservation. This is only a reservation, and a full deposit of $300 per person will be required to get a cabin assignment and a booking number.
The deposit to confirm your cabin number is $300 non-refundable per person and would be due by October 20th, 2016. Prices are per person and are based on double occupancy. Prices include $72 per person, prepaid staff gratuities, port fees, taxes, food, and access to all private parties and meet and greets.
Optional travel insurance is available and highly recommended. Full payments will be due on or before the 27th of December 2016. Payment plans are available. Feel free to ask for details.
This is a private group booking, and to attend all parties and meet and greets, this booking must be made with SS Cruises. Call 937-331-8029 or feel free to email us at sscruises@yahoo.com. We hope to see you on board. Hi, this is Random Man for the Yankee and the Brit Sign Company. We are a maker of all types of signs, and we specialize in the larger real estate signs and construction site signs. We can make your graphics, and you can save some cash by installing them yourself, or we can ship you a completed sign. We can also create a t-shirt that is just your style. Find us at yankeeandthebrit.com for t-shirts, or search the Yankee and the Brit on Facebook to see some of our signs in action. Call Donna at 903-487-9626. Again, 903-487-9626.
Okay, it's Friday night. You can pull up youporn.com, but you'll have satisfaction in about 3 minutes, if you're lucky. As soon as you're done with that, tune in to the Yankee and the Brit Show with Randy and Donna on RTM Radio Network.
Foo Fighters! I'd say that's pretty much more like prawn, Indy.
I know. He said if it's porn, I want photographic evidence, and as Michelle learned a harsh lesson there, do not ask anyone to prove it.
Yeah, that's right.
He said pawn. All I'm saying on here.
He said pawn also, and yeah, it's more like prawn. Something fishy going on around here. Yes, Sir Dale of O. How you doing, Dale?
Dale.
Nice to see you, dude. Oh, man, what else was I going to say to that? Oh, yes, Australia, proof that America does have a future. Boy, I couldn't really be hard to argue that point, wouldn't it, Joe? Oh, man, unbelievable. It looks like you guys are having a good chat fest over here. Kind of quiet in here tonight, but nice to see you guys that are here hanging out. And all you outside listeners, thanks for tuning in, man. Glad to have you guys hanging.
Put it back in your trousers.
What, because I said you were hanging out?
Yeah.
Tuck it away.
Tuck it away.
Watch what you're doing over there. All right, so anyways, we'll just keep moving along here on with the rock and roll kind of thing. Got a 5-finger discount coming up from 5 Finger... Oh, listen. Bottoms up.
Larry! Where's my hammer?
All aboard! All aboard! Larry's Clock coming through loud and clear with the Yankee and the Brit and the RTM Radio
It's the Fox
Network.
Express!
Yes, sir. Five Finger Death Punch and Battleborn.
So, we have a name for Larry's Clock. I have named it. It's officially named right here on the RTM Radio Network. It is named Larry.
Yes, that's right. Donna decided the other day we're going to call that clock Larry because every time it goes off, she's sitting in the other room and she starts yelling, Larry!
Yeah. Sometimes if it's in the middle of the night, I'm like, Larry, shut the fuck up! So, yes. It's a good name for that clock. Is Larry. It's the Vox Express.
Larry the Clock. You old clock sucker.
He's timeless. He's timeless.
Yeah. Yep, just like Larry. Timeless. Can't beat that, that's for sure. What's BBS? Bloody bullshit?
Probably.
I just read them and figure them out with my as much as I can.
Believe me, Larry the Clock, and I did say clock, Larry has took some abuse off me this week, hasn't he?
Uh-huh, sure has.
Brenda in the chat room, hey.
Hello, Brenda.
How you doing?
Brenda.
I think Brenda should call in one day. Shouldn't you,
She
Brenda?
should. She should. Maybe she doesn't have a one of those phone plans where you can just call anybody anywhere. We're on Verizon. If you're on Verizon, it's a free call, as far as I understand. I call my buddy in Geneva. I call my buddy in Geneva. It's a free call to call him from here. So, as long as you're on the same thing, I believe it's a free call. Can't beat that. What else you got to add there, wife? Anything?
Absolutely nothing.
Not too much rants going on today. Went to Grandma's and had some dinner. Sitting here with the window open, man. There's just a very slight, gentle breeze wafts through the window every once in a while.
That was me farting.
Friggin' awesome. Impossible, because this smells nice.
Mine smell nice as well.
Oh, like a bed of roses, no doubt.
They smell like roses. Didn't you smell that pretty smell?
A rose is a rose is a rose, except yours have friggin' thorns in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, there you go. Maybe one day.
You're welcome to call in anytime you want.
Any of you are welcome to call in anytime you want.
Apart from you can stop doing that heavy breathing in the middle of the night, Brenda. It's getting creepy now.
You mean that's been her that's been doing that all this time?
Yeah, I passed the phone over to Randy's mum and she loves it.
I'm going to stop answering the phone then. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network, 756. How about some whites? Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Getting your tune all lined up there, Nicholas. Stand by for jams. Let's see. Who else has showed up here in just the last little bit? The Cornholios. There they are. You tuned in at just the right time. I hope Kevin's around. I got his jam lined up here to play next. I can't wait to hear it myself because I just love that damn thing. I simply love it. Oh, that's my love. I do. So, anyways, what else were we talking about here? I don't know. Something I was going to say. I was going to say something, but hell if I know what it is.
God damn it!
Well, anyways, Godzilla's here too. Such a wicked sound effect. That is just like too friggin' cool for me. Yankee and the Brit. The RTM Radio Nitwits 807. Let's continue on over here with Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, don't want to stop. And then I think coming up next, Nicholas's request. All right, now, everybody, this is your chance to jam. Iron Maiden, Run to the Hills. The Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network on a Friday night Britapalooza over here, just jamming our little socks off. 8:23.
Britapalooza.
It's any of you guys ever shop at Albertsons? I'm pretty impressed. I think I won't be going to Walmart too much anymore. I never could stand Walmart anyways. But I think I'm pretty much just going to start going to Albertsons because, man, a nice clean store, not half the moron. The worst thing is, and I think you're going to get this in any store you go in, is why in the fuck can't you people walk on the goddamn one side of the aisle or the other? Albertson has nice wide aisles there, and you fucking assholes got to walk down the middle of it or walk on the fucking opposite side of which way you're... Walk in the store with your fucking trolleys like you're fucking driving on the road. Will you keep to your fucking right?
I think some of them must be British.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but I can't believe you're so goddamn stupid to walk down the middle of the fucking aisle. You're not the only one in the store. I don't know if you realize that or not, but there's other people walking down through there, coming at you.
Is that
and you
a rule?
stupid fucks just go wherever you want. You come out of the end of an aisle, slow down, fucking watch the light. Is there a stop sign? If it's a yield sign, okay, just, slow down. Check before you come whipping out in front of me with your buggy full of Rugrats and your fucking ice cream. God damn, people.
Is that a rule over here to travel to use your cart on one particular
No.
aisle?
It's just a little fucking common sense that this whole goddamn country seems to be out of.
So if it's not a law and it's not a rule, how do they know to do it?
Wouldn't you? Everybody drives that way. Wouldn't you just fucking automatically, just when you're driving a trolley around, keep to the fucking right? In England, you may keep to the left, but over here, you stay to the right. Just do it like you're on the fucking highway. What could go wrong? Nobody's going to get in your way.
I just walk down the bloody aisle.
I know you're as bad as the rest of them, right down the middle of the fucking aisle with everybody else.
Grab my shit and go.
So when I want to go along and look at things on the shelf, I got to go around some fat fucking twat going the wrong way with 8 kids strung out across the fucking aisle, and I got to wait till they're done pissing and shitting their drawers in order to get by them to go look at things. Get a fucking grip. Leave your goddamn kids at home when you go fucking shopping. Get a babysitter. Where's your husband? Tramp. Probably divorced him. Fucking whore. Jesus, criminy. Stupid fucking people, I swear to God. It's a dumb motherfuckers. Yes, I feel better anyway, so bleh. Yeah, come on. It's ridiculous. Shoot him with a taser. Don't give me any ideas. Don't think I wouldn't. Half of them fucking deserve it. I can't believe how stupid you are. They walk down the fucking aisle, coming right at you. And it's like, I'm shopping here. Don't fucking push me out of the way. When I'm done with this space, then you can have it.
So what happens when you're walking down the aisle and you
fucking turn around and run from the church? Wrong aisle.
And you're walking down the right side of the aisle because that's how you drive over here. And all of a sudden you spot something in the middle of the shelf on the left. Do you do your U-turn?
Yes, of course. Turn around and get over there on the side where you fucking belong and get out of the way.
Or do you go all the way to the end of the aisle and then go all the way round, the wrong way round, really?
Look, if you're coming the wrong... if you're doing it like you're on a road... And I'm over here on the right going my way, and you're over there on the left going your way, and you see something on my side, pull the fuck over there and stop. And I'll go around you. That's fine. You're shopping. But these people that walk right down the middle of the fucking aisle, for God fucking sake, man, you're not the only one using the goddamn thing. And look at Walmart. You laugh, but you see how little those fucking aisles are over there. You can barely get 2 fucking shopping carts past each other.
Maybe you got a big bum.
I don't give a fuck how big their fat ass is. They should fucking keep it over to their side of the fucking highway.
Maybe you got a big bum.
I do, Larry. I bump into a lot of them. I grab their carts and push them out of the fucking way.
Oh, Randy does, yeah. And especially...
They stop and leave their cart somewhere and they disappear around the fucking corner. It's like, take the motherfucker with you. I'm shopping over here.
Especially in Home Depot. If there's somebody there with a big plank of wood sticking out, Randy will just go crashing through it.
No, Joe. Joe, no. These aren't disciplined kids. These aren't kids that have parents that are raising them. These are kids that are raised by wolves. The kind that crawl all over the cart, take things off the shelves and roll them down the aisle and do all this crazy crap. These aren't children as you know them.
Oh, do you remember last week when we was in that hotel in Florida? Was we in Florida? And there was I had something in the toaster. What did I have in the toaster? I had something in the toaster. And this kid just came over and he stood on his tiptoes and he was like breathing all over my food in the toaster. Oh,
yeah, he's putting his face right over top the toaster. Who knows if this kid's got friggin' scurvy or what he's got. And he's breathing all over everybody's food and everything. Like, keep your kids under control. I have no problem with kids. I like kids.
Kids have the fingers and everything.
Raise them right and control them. Teach them. Teach them some friggin' courtesy. Unbelievable.
Well, due to random man, there will be a new traffic law in Woolbar.
In all shopping stores. Stay to your friggin' right. Shop like you're driving. And I make comments too, Larry.
And you wonder why there's crazy laws in America. Because people like this guy sat next to me can't stop complaining
I'm gonna fucking
about
write
it.
a law. Shopping laws. Keep to your right, assholes. I talk loud enough too. They hear me, Larry. I say shit like, I bet you drive like you fucking, I bet you push your buggy like you drive your car. Or, I bet you, you see people in the store.
And he says, you drive like old people fuck.
Yeah, a lot of times. They do. A lot of people drive like old people fuck. Get a grip. I see these people talking on their phone while they're shopping. What? Seriously? You can't put your phone down long enough to shop. You know, I'm on the phone with my husband.
Oh, Randy was
excuse
going
me.
mad last week. Was at the laundrette, and that woman kept standing in the doorway. She kept putting a quarter in the dryer, going out to her car, sitting down for literally no more than a minute and a half, and then she went back to the door, seeing that the dry hadn't finished. So then she was stood there yakking on the phone in the doorway, then sticking another quarter in at the door, but she kept standing in that pissing doorway.
And she's standing in the door where I'm trying to carry baskets of clothes in and out. It's like, why don't you put 3 or 4 quarters in that fucker and go sit down in the corner and put your little hat on and put your phone away? Pay attention to what's going on, you dunce. I just don't get people. No common courtesy whatsoever. That's what pisses me off. Have a little respect. You're not the only one driving on the road. If you're going to pull out in front of me in a 55-mile-an-hour zone, will you please step on the fucking gas? Don't drive 30 miles an hour, expect me to miss you. Just happened today, too. That fucking old shit and his old lady in that pickup truck pulled out in front of us. The one that pulled out into the other lane in front of that truck that was coming down through there. Unbelievable. I just don't get it.
And then there was that. Then there's all those people that go into a petrol station and they're coming off a fast road, and then they just stop. They stop without no signal because they're going in the petrol station, but they just stop. And they must stand. They must sit at the entrance
and look to see which pump they're going to use instead of pulling in the driveway and getting out of the middle of the road. This is exactly what I mean by you're not the only one using the road. Maybe you should look in those mirrors that are optional on your car, because obviously they weren't put there for any particular reason. You know, and those turn signals you don't use, I'm sure you're out of blinker fluid. You should take care of that while you're at the fuel stop. Really?
Yeah, that woman, she got right arsey with you, didn't she? Remember?
See, I know what Giggles is talking about, too. Same on the ships. You walk down the stairs on the right, others walk up on your left. Not the whole damn family taking up the whole... They do. If you want to walk around them, you know, you can't even get around them. Excuse me, your rats are in the way. Could you friggin' put them back in a cage? I just don't understand what happened to people, man. They've all gone friggin' haywire. Yeah, but you're always on the wrong side. Historically, you see, knights of old passed oncoming knights to the left so that their right hand is free to defend themselves or to wield their sword. Oh, great, but what if they're left-handed? Then what do? You know? And besides, if I'm on the right and I'm right-handed, I stay on the right and I'll whip that sumbitch out and I'll cut some heads off. So it don't matter which side of the highway I'm on.
Aren't you the big man?
I got your big man right here.
You'd better have.
I just, you know, it's really aggravating. It's not even enjoyable to go shopping anymore. You know, I remember as a kid going with Mom and Pop shopping every weekend. Every Friday we'd go shopping and stuff. It was always fun. We didn't run around. We were, you know, taught respect and behave in the store. If you didn't, you got the back of your head slapped. And I learned from that. I love my parents for teaching me a little respect. You know, just because I cuss and raise a fucking rant here doesn't mean I don't have respect for others.
I forgot about that. Your mum dropped her undies.
Did she shoot you the moon again?
Yes. Normally his mum will just threaten to... She just pretends to pull her undies down and give me the moon, and I'm normally turned around by that point.
So she actually gave her the full moon this time.
She gave me the full moon. The undies came down and everything. And then yesterday she was like, don't you speak to me like that. You know what I'll do. And I was like, I'm gone.
Unbelievable. Gotta love that woman. It's crazy, huh? Oh, let's see. Where are we over here? Yanki and Brit, the RTM radio network, just blowing off some steam over stupid. Seems to be everywhere anymore. Oh, and these political morons running for president. Seriously? Is there anybody out there that could actually be a president? Our country's done. It's toast. I think I'd go to Australia if I could, but I can't get out of the country, or I'd been there already. I was going to go there when I was like 20 years old. I should have went. I'd have been a native by now.
It is.
I could have been
sucks.
I could have been teaming with Indy across the outback.
All they do is have childish bickering about, he's lying, he's this, he's that. Why don't you tell us what you're going to do for the country? Seriously, why did they just got to bitch about each other? I mean, I know sometimes to bring someone down might cause themselves to have a few more votes, because some people are going to believe what they're saying and blah, blah, blah. But Randy's mum mooned me, Indy. Yeah, but seriously, they just bitch about each other every morning. It's on the TV.
Yeah, like a bunch of little kids. I'm not going to vote for any of those assholes. Chris says, when I've had enough, I put my hands on my hips and my elbows are sticking out, and if you're in my way, you're getting elbowed out of my way. Works for me. I get tired of that crap, And they see you coming, and they won't even move their cart over. Move the goddamn thing over to the side and let me go by. You can't see that the aisle's only wide enough for just to scrape by each other? It's friggin' ridiculous.
And then there's the flip side to it. The flip side where... Where we're going down these country roads down here, and they are wider than they look, but cars will pull over actually onto the grass because they think that the road's not winded off for both us and them. And Randy's like, seriously? You bitch about them nearly every day, don't you?
Wait, why do you got to drive off the fucking road? The goddamn road's wide enough for two cars. That's why they build them that way. And you get these people that freak out and they drive off into the grass. It's like, seriously? You really think I'm going to hit you head on? I really don't want to go home in pieces. Eric's going to get a Sheets meatball sub. Them damn things are good, man. My favorite Sheets was over there off of 80. Was it 80 or 90? Which one was I on? 80 over in Pennsylvania. They built it brand new, man. I'll tell you what, that food was friggin' awesome in that place. I couldn't wait to get there. It was better than, what the hell's the truck stop? I think it's at the same exit that, what's the Brothers with the big teapot? You guys know what fuel stop I'm talking about.
Mad Hatters?
Who? Anyways.
Mad Hatters, I said.
No, I can't think of the Sapp Brothers. I think it's at the same exit Sapp Brothers is. I think Sapp Brothers is up on the hill. Maybe that's not it, but it's over in that neck of the woods somewhere. But I love that place, man. It was the best Sheets place to get food. Yeah, Donna's train of thought derailed because she's got a mouthful of friggin' cake over here. That's why.
I know. Chocolate Oreo cake.
You having a single statesperson in politics there at any level, in my opinion. You have 360 million people, and Mr. Trump and Mrs. Clinton are the best you can come up with. I didn't come up with them, believe me. I had nothing to do with them idiots. I don't want any of them. The guy I want to vote for, they won't even let him friggin' debate or be on TV. They give him no TV time, no nothing. And the guy would be way better than him. The guy's just a common sense dude. And his name's Gary Johnson, and he was a governor of Arizona or Colorado. Which one was it? I don't remember. But Clearfield, that's it. That's the one. Burns Brothers. I knew somewhere over there. Yeah, I think it's somewhere close to that. But, yeah, Clearfield, I think, is where that, if it's the right place when you're going eastbound, it's on the southbound side over there. You get off the ramp there and take a right. It was a nice place when it was new. I can imagine what it looks like now, but it was a sharp place. But there's nobody here but that Gary Johnson I would even come close to voting for. Nobody. Not a one of them. I have no idea what any of them are going to do for the country. They don't talk about what they're going to do for the country. They have, but you got to watch it on all these weird news programs that I can't stand watching. I haven't really heard anything about what any of them are going to do. Nobody talks about our infrastructure, how it's falling apart, the highways, the bridges, the electric grid, all that stuff. Nobody talks about any of that shit. We're going to get you a job, and we're going to make Social Security better. The same old friggin' crap they've been crying about for years, and nobody's going to do anything about. So, fuck them all. They're all a bunch of assholes in my opinion.
And that bloke that's up against Trump, oh my gosh, I just want to slap him. He's got one of those faces you just want to punch.
I remember the Burns Brothers, though, but yeah, I think it's the Sapp Brothers. That's the one with the big water tower. It looks like a tea kettle, I think. I'm pretty sure. And they use that as their logo, I believe. I get the trough to go when I get to Clearfield PA for me and my doggies. The trough? Is that a sandwich or something? Du Bois. It might be. Boy, you know what? I can't remember now. Now, Du Bois, I used to deliver railroad ties over. You think I'd be able to remember if that's where it was. But it's somewhere over there. That should narrow it down, right?
Everything's somewhere.
The trough is a sandwich. Sounds like a big sandwich. All right, well, I guess I'm in the right neck of the woods anyways. All right, well, let's go over here and jam another tune before I thoroughly get pissed off about how fucking moronic just pretty much everybody on the planet is. From what I see, too, Indy, there's a lot of friggin' bullshit goes on in Australia, too. So, you know, I don't hear a whole lot of good coming out of any country anymore. You know, of course, the Chancellor of Germany now, they're all up her ass because she brought the refugees in, and now they're killing and maiming and raping and all that crap. If you can believe the stories, you never know what to believe. It's all so much bullshit anymore. So I just, you know, it's easier to bitch about than it is to try to fucking change it, because you can vote all you want, and the collegiate vote has the final say, and they're not going to pick anybody with a brain. They're going to pick whoever's got the most money. So you pretty much know who that might be. Anyways, I call buffets troughs.
It's funny how you say anymore. You know, there's so much bullshit anymore. That's like, you're talking about something that's still happening. You know, there's still so much bullshit going on now, yeah?
Yeah.
But when Brits say anymore, they say things like, I'm not going there anymore. Like, something that you're not going to do anymore.
Right.
But you say the word anymore about things that's still going on.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to fuck with it anymore.
Nah, yeah. So
I'm not going to talk about it
yeah,
anymore.
But then you say there's still so much bullshit going on anymore. That's a little bit like your mail went statement.
It's just part of the American language, I guess. It's probably why it comes out.
Randy will say, the mail went. I was like, the mail went where?
You know, you're never going to let that go,
That means that the mail's arrived in the mailbox, but he always says, has the mail went?
That's where 219 goes north, but you're going toward Buffalo. Okay, I know where 219 has been up and down 219 a lot. That's a great ride, too, man. And I suppose it's probably all 4-lane now. They probably ruined that great highway. So many great 2-lanes in Pennsylvania, and they destroyed a lot of them. I used to love 322 from Ohio all the way across PA, man. It was great. It was slow, but I'll tell you what, it was a hell of a gorgeous ride. And going through the Narrows over there before you get to the fuel stop in, I can't remember none of that stuff. It's been so long. But going through the Narrows was absolutely fantastic when 322 was a 2-lane. And, of course, they turned it all into 4-lane, dozed it all out, chopped it up, and destroyed everything. It was such a beautiful ride along the river and all that. But that's progress. You know, so many friggin' people now. We got to make the roads wider. And they're rebuilding.
Look at that, yeah. Sherman.
They're what? They're
bastards, aren't they?
Who?
Sherman. On that road on the way to Sherman. They've just bulldozed all those trees down.
Oh, I told you, they're just making it go straight through. The 82 came to an end when you get to Sherman, and it split off into what you might call a little swiggly. They're service roads now, is what they're going to be. But you had to slow down to 60 miles an hour through these curves and stuff. Well, there was a whole swath, probably a half mile of trees and stuff, dozed them all out to put the road through there. Whole half mile, dozed out everything. It's just terrible. Why couldn't they just cut through the middle of it, leave the trees, what they could, and build the road? But no, we got to doze it all off, clean it up, so that way we only have to mow it. Nobody has to take care of it.
And there was nothing wrong with the roads there being where it was in the first place.
It was fine like it was. It's just money wasted. It's just money wasted on bullshit. Ugh, jalapenos. My God, no. Ugh. I think I told a story before about that woman used to bring me jalapeno pepper bread at the radio station when I worked in Warren, Ohio. Oh, my God, that stuff would like to kill you. I had one bite of that, and I never want to touch a jalapeno again. Forget it. Okay, well, I guess we'll go over here and play some tunage. I got to look at some emails, some sign work going on here. So you guys jam, and I'll work. Stone Temple Pilots, Interstate Love Song. The Yanki and the Brit and the RTM Radio Network, 842 on a gorgeous Friday night. Sitting here with the windows open. Man, can't beat it. Going to go down in the 50s over here coming next week. Yanki and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network 923 over here. Your RTM Radio nitwits over here doing what we do.
That has gone so quick.
What?
Wow.
I know, there's only 36 minutes left to jam over here. We got to get these requests going. You know, Huey Lewis and the News back in the day was some pretty cool shit, actually. It really was some good music, if you think about it. I understand what you're saying there, Darren, but it's still good stuff, you know. So we'll do a twofer with Huey Lewis, and we'll also do one with the Talking Heads over here. How's that sound? That way, everybody's happy, and I like a happy crowd. I'm the only one allowed to bitch over here, moan and complain and cry and whine. And I do it oh so
That's what
well.
You think.
Shut up.
Last week I got my good 10-minute rant in, John Rooney pointed out that I ranted 10 minutes straight about not being
About
able to
nothing.
have a shit.
Another,
That wasn't nothing. I needed a shit, and you would not take me to the toilet.
another Jerry Seinfeld episode about nothing.
On the bloody motorway, and there was toilets. Toilets here, there, everywhere. Could I go there? No!
Talking about taking a shit.
Oh, yeah, go on,
We
tell
saw
me
a
I'm
video.
dying
Remember that
here.
video we saw today? That woman in the grocery store?
Wait there, I'm recording you on this one.
What do you put that down? Remember the woman in the grocery store? The video we were watching?
Yeah.
This woman is in whatever grocery store she was shopping in, and she was by a freezer, and half the freezer was empty, and half of it was full of, it looked like meat or something. I really couldn't tell. But she's in this place, and she's all of a sudden, and she's looking through the food, and all of a sudden she starts looking around, and then she looks around for cameras and stuff, you know. And
Got to press record.
I was pretty sure that this was real. I don't think this was a setup. She's looking around for cameras and stuff. She doesn't see any cameras around, which obviously there was. She turns around, she checks the aisle. There's a woman right across the aisle from her with her back to her. That woman is shopping and looking on the shelves and stuff. She drops her friggin' drawers and sits down over the edge of the cooler and pisses into the fucking cooler. That's a kind of bullshit. I swear to God, man, I hope they hung that bitch by her nipples.
I think that it was...
An old woman, too. This wasn't no young girl or anything. This was an older woman, probably in her 50s or late 50s anyways.
I think it was just a setup to put on
I
Facebook.
don't know. I don't think that one was a setup because
I
she's
do.
just a friggin' pig is all she is.
Like that woman from McDonald's last
not
week.
done yet.
I think that was
The
definitely
woman
a hoax.
across the aisle that was shopping turned around and looked at her and just shook her head and kept walking. Didn't even say anything, didn't do anything. I went over there and kicked her ass into the fucking cooler if I saw her doing that shit. I couldn't believe that. Just some friggin' lame ducks out there.
I think it was for the sake of, for the benefit of sharing something on Facebook and letting it go viral. Just like that thing was with the kitchen when that guy bought his wife a nice kitchen and she come home from work and she just went mad and she was like saying it was a load of rubbish and blah blah blah. You know, that turned out to be a hoax. And just like that woman with McDonald's, you know, all these things, you know, people just put them online just to get
Not
them
buying it.
viral.
I think it's real.
I think so.
Well, I think it's real, and that's all that matters.
Well, my opinion matters too, husband.
To who?
One day you're going to realise that. He ain't a bullshit Brit tonight.
Oh, I guess you will.
I am.
And I saw Larry mention he can't play anything but the radio, and it doesn't do that well. But you know what he does do? He plays it loud.
He plays rock out with your cocker.
When he plays it loud, that's for sure. Yankee and the Brit, by request from Boston, from Brenda. Way up north there in the frozen, frigid tundra. More Than a Feeling. Yankee and the Brit, 9:26. Having a good time. Same as it ever was. Talking Heads, once in a lifetime. Yankee and the Brit and the RTM radio network over here on a Friday night. Britapalooza. Having ourselves a grand old time.
Britapalooza.
9:34.
Did you say Britapalooza?
I said Britapalooza.
You said Palooza.
Palooza.
Britapalooza.
Britapalooza in your case. Yeah, I should change
Yes,
the lettering
sir.
to poo.
Yes, you should.
I might just do that. Well, moving on, another request over here. Hysteria, Def Leppard. This one with Taylor Twit. I have no use for that
knobhead
friggin'
Dave.
skin and bones, flea bitten. I just can't stand that woman.
Disease ridden.
She just looks like a cunt. I mean, she's got that friggin' nasty look on her face. The bitch never smiles, except in her videos, because it makes lots of money. But I just can't. Just something about that bitch, man. I can't stomach her. But somebody wanted to hear the tunes, so I thought I'd pick this one for you. Tug thumping, Chumbawamba. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM radio network on a Friday night with a Britapalooza going on here.
Larry the Second has just gone off as well.
That's
10
Larry
minutes,
Jr.
that's
over
Larry
there.
the Second.
That's Larry Jr.
Late.
That's a good
I should
clock.
call that one John Rooney because it's late.
I can't believe it.
Call that clock Larry.
And that one
John Rooney.
John and Larry, will you guys stop clanging your bangers at right on the hour?
I can't believe we have clocks on the wall called Larry, and John Rooney.
That one only
Larry
says
Rooney
3
on the
o'clock,
Vox
though.
Express.
That's the one
And
that needs the
John
batteries
Rooney,
changed.
late boy.
Late boy. Shut up in there, late boy. I can hear it now. Brenda, I spent a lot of time growing up in TNC, man. I was in there for quite a number of years. It was a cool place, I'm telling you. And Bob, of course, you know, Mom was friends with Bob, and Pop was. He'd come down to the restaurant, and I think Mom did Kathy's hair or something. Kathy was always kind of snooty, like, just I always thought she was better than everybody else or something. And I don't care. That was her thing. But we had a lot of fun with Bob. He chewed my ass one night. I got all friggin' drunked up in there while I was DJing. He says, hey, you better take it easy back there. He was having a fit about that. What's that?
John says he's been called worse, and I'm like, you've been called worse than a clock. A late one. Tell you what, you could put batteries in that thing and it never, ever, ever ends up on time.
Well, I guess I'm done talking to you, Brenda, because, of course, Donna's taking over again, just always cutting me off, so just forget it. We'll talk later.
I do.
I know you do. It's pretty fucking annoying at times, too.
How do you like it?
Oh, I love it when I do it to you.
Talking in your ear. Exactly,
Yeah.
knob jockey.
I got your knob to jockey right here. Jockey this, bitch. Oh, man. Anyways, about 8 minutes left to go here. Good night, Mr. Larry. And I know Shell's gone. Good night, Shell, wherever you may be. Sweet dreams, you all. If I'd go off as much as that clock, I think I was a teenager again. Oh, the good old days, huh, Larry?
What, you come twice in an hour?
I think that's kind of what he meant. No, it's not okay. She's a rude Brit. They have no manners. They're just very rude people. I would love to go over there. I think I'd have a riot.
Yes, you would.
Oh, I would.
You would.
I'd be talking like them and pissing them off to no end. That would make my day. All right, let's play another tune, then we're going to probably come back and say hasta lumbego. Kachango, Belisura, an Australian group. The Yankee and the Brit. What happened to Indy? Did he disappear? Out there trucking across the tundra of the outback, I would say. Anyway, let's jam this. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. We are done. That's it. Wrapping it up, calling it a night, hitting the bricks.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but Taz has been drooling over his meatball Subway sandwich
I don't blame
all
him.
night, and the place is closed.
So that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Oh,
He says they're closed
man.
to the remodel of truck parking and fuel pumps. I'm fucking pissed.
Get on your Google Maps and find the next one. Sorry to laugh, but I know how bad that sucks, man. That's just what I was saying about my friggin' candy bar today. Same thing. Looked all over the place for that bitch, and now they don't sell them anymore. I'm fucking pissed. I don't blame you, man. That's crazy. But just think how nice it'll be. You'll have that nice, clean parking lot next time you go in there. Because the time you go in there after that, it's going to be stinking like truck driver piss everywhere.
They might not even have a Subway there the next time you go. They
might remodel it and take it out and put it in a McDonald's.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be great?
Bulldoze it down.
Oh, boy.
No meatball sandwich for you. Yeah. No spicy meatballs for you.
That's right. That's the matter for you.
Shut up in your face, sir.
I don't know what you were talking about, Joe. An 8-channel for $60. If you find an 8-channel mixing board for $60, you better buy all of them if they're $60 a piece.
Well, I was just saying, the one that we saw two the other day that man showed us, and one was 200 and one was 230, I think. And I wrote the prices.
I will not be denied.
Shut up.
I will not be denied.
I wrote the prices in my phone as he told me, so I think I can remember it from that. But we've not looked anywhere else for them, to be honest. We looked in Radio Shack, maybe not long after I first got here last September.
Now they're all closed up.
And the stuff there was just garbage, It was just crappy stuff. The one that we've got here is, it's actually a really, really old one.
If you want to look it up, maybe you can find a used one. It's a Multimix 8 Firewire by Alesis, Alesis. Great little board, man. It's been kicking ass.
But we was going in Radio Shack, and they, everything that was in there was just a load of shit. You could tell just by looking at it.
I just get a kick out of the thing. Got all kinds of different sound effects and blah, blah, blah.
Other than that, we didn't really look anywhere
else.
But
it's pretty cool. Been trying to find something here, but nothing seems to be working at the moment.
Taz says, Donna, I will have my meatball sub.
Well, we better get out of here, man.
What
We're running out of
your
time.
balls is up to you, Taz. We don't want to know about your sex life.
Hey, we're way done, man. We got to go. We love you guys. Thanks a lot, man. We'll see you tomorrow night for Country Night. Say goodnight, Donna.
Night, Donna.
Woo!
Team Rant, what are we gonna do today?
Same thing we always do, Brit. Try and take over radio.
The Yankee and the Brit.
Yes, Yankee and the Brit.
One is a genius, the other's a twit. On the radio,
the genes have been spliced.
the Yankee and the Brit. Brit. Before the show is done,
the killing will have begun. By the end of the show,
the heads will explode. The Yankee and the Brit. Yes, Yankee and the Brit. The ranting campaign
can never be explained. To prove their radio worth, they'll take over the earth. The Yankee and the Brit.
Brit.
I'll get you, my pretty. I